Okay. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Cam, owner of Love Shots Media. I am here today with another banging lesson for my brothers and sisters out there. That's what this channel is all about. That's what my content is all about. Trying to get my brothers and my sisters on this AI wave. All right. Now, AI is at a time right now where everyone has the same opportunity to learn it because no one really knows about it. Okay, so I'm not saying that we're all at the same level or we all have the same advantages, but we all have the opportunity to learn when everybody else is learning. Okay, so we need to get in on it right now. Okay, we don't need to get left behind. All right, so today's lesson is just a basic overview of artificial intelligence, how it has, let's say, evolved over the years, when it started, and where we are right now. Let's get it in. Class syllabus. This is Cam's class. Yeah, that's me. All right. Love Shots Media AI School. Let's get it in. Lessons to be covered today. Okay. AI for dummies. Okay. I'm not calling you a dummy. I'm not calling you a dummy, but this is AI for dummies, okay? From sci-fi to Wi-Fi, it's time you caught up, all right? And that's going to help us run it up, all right? Robots aren't stealing your job just yet, but it's coming. I need you to look me in my face, in my eye right now. It's coming. This ain't no joke. Why the future needs you to stop slacking. What I tell people all the time, the plight of America, the reason why we are kind of like at a plateau as an economy. Yeah, it may seem as if, stock market's still going up and things like that. But in all actuality, we have slowed down. Okay, and other countries are catching up. And that is because the people that have always been at the top are still at the top right now. And the people that are at the bottom have not been able to be brought up. Okay, and a lot of that has to deal with a lack of education. Okay, so in order for America to really continue to be world dominant, niggas got to be educated. Okay, and we cannot, as you see, we cannot depend on others to educate us. We must educate ourselves. Let's get it in. Requirements for this class. Use your damn brain. All right. Stop thinking you know everything. And number 3, have a device that isn't smarter than you. It was a quote I used to always say back in the day. I don't speak like this anymore all the time. But I used to always say, hey, I'm on a smartphone with a dumb bitch. Okay, because it just seemed like my phone is smarter than a lot of these people out here. You have to understand that, yes, this device has more knowledge or may know more, but it's not actually more intellectual than you are. Okay, so robots, yes, they are just like calculators. Okay, yes, it can do something quicker, it can perform tasks a lot better, but when it comes to the conscience, that is where we outperform and will continue to outperform robots, computers, forever. You just have to tap into that. That's a lesson for another day. Let's get into this. So the goals of this class, if you actually pay attention, is for you to stop being clueless. Okay, wake up. Why you still trying to cop fake Louis Vuitton and fake Gucci to impress a motherfucker that don't give a fuck about you? You need to be trying to get in on this AI movement. Wherever you need to get in where you fit in. I'm not saying you need to become a computer engineer. I'm saying you need to get in if you just need to sell the stuff. But in order for you to sell it, you have to have some knowledge of it or understand it. And that is just where I'm trying to get us to. Okay? Not just to be just like, on Twitter all day bullshit, Instagram just bullshit, bro. We got to get on this. Number 2, stay employed because it's coming and it's coming very soon. I'm going to explain it at the end of this. Sound like you actually know what the hell you're talking about, okay? And to get ahead, stay ahead, or to get left behind, okay? It's really simple as that, bro. Like, as simple as that. Like, And I like to come with this whole no nonsense, tough love type delivery in my content is because like a lot of niggas, that's how you learn. Okay, you need to get your ass whooped. Like that's that you can't be the whole soft and trying to spoon feed you the information. Y'all just be kicking that shit to the side. So you got to get it real. You niggas will be left on the universal income. That means the government will be giving you a check every month and you won't be able to make any more than that if you do not get in on this AI wave. You or maybe your future generations. Like you got to start thinking to the future, bro. All right, let's go. Number one, AI ain't new, but you still ain't got a clue. All right. By 2030, AI will add $15.7 trillion to the global economy. Golly, that's a lot of zeros. Guess how much of that you'll get if you don't learn this shit? Exactly. Those same zeros, that's what your bank account be going to be looking like. So AI, as you should already know, it stands for artificial intelligence. Okay. So it's basically machines trying to act smarter than us. All right. And what's so messed up is that's not seeming very hard. Okay. This started back in the 1950s. A lot of people think that AI just came out. No, AI has been here. Okay, but it just wasn't as widely adopted, and not a lot of people really understood it. So it started in the 50s when computers first tried to quote unquote think. Okay, and if you think this isn't important, let me hit you with this. AI will take over industries worth trillions while you're still trying to get a remote job and not understanding Zoom. Mm, 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 mm. Praise God. Mm. All right. So ML. So it's gonna be a lot of acronyms like when it comes to just AI and everything. Like AI it's just such a vast industry. Okay, so AI isn't just AI. Okay, so it has a lot of like different like subcategories within it. ML, aka machine learning, is one of them. So machines learning while you're still yearning. In the next few years, 70%, that's 7 out of 10 jobs will need some kind of AI, artificial intelligence, or ML skill. This is very important. 7 out of 10 jobs. What? I know y'all don't like to hear this about the whole black jobs thing, but the truth is, a lot of blacks are in jobs or occupations that don't require this form of knowledge. So you know what that means in the future, that machines that have this sort of knowledge that can then replace those that don't have this knowledge will be implemented. That means you will be pushed to the side. Okay? So unless you want to be replaced by a machine that never takes a lunch break, you better get with the program. So machine learning. ML is when computers learn from data. Okay. Think of it like when you learn from your mistakes, except ML doesn't make excuses like most these niggas. It just gets better every time. And while you're still trying to figure it out, machine learning is mastering everything from Netflix recommendations to curing diseases. This is why I like to say that, hey, if you want to be on the universal income, like if you want to be taken care of by the government, like that is going to be something that's going to be happening because the way that these algorithms are happening right now, they are even producing proteins that haven't been able to be produced in the time frame in which it's doing right now. It's ridiculous. Okay, so the way that they are being able to cure diseases, I believe in the next 10 to 15 years every disease will have a cure to it because of artificial intelligence. Now, will you be able to afford the cure? Maybe, maybe not, but it in time, the price of things comes down. Okay, so you need to understand that yes, you'll be able to cure all of these diseases, and artificial intelligence is something that will revolutionize like the entire world. And I actually do see a lot of benefit in it, but I want us to be able to get in front of this thing. Okay, please, y'all. So let's go to DL, okay? And I'm not talking about the download. No diddy. Deep learning, it's already learning. Deep learning is expected to reach $93 billion by 2030. Okay, you can either figure it out how it works now or you can stay broke forever. DL makes AI even smarter because it mimics the brain. Okay, it takes massive amounts of data and learns from it, getting better at things like recognizing faces, voices, and even bad habits. Okay, if you're still behind, here is a very harsh truth. Deep learning is already dominating industries while you still out here on Twitter thinking about the next person's life or commenting on the next person's post. Okay, so the difference between machine learning and deep learning. I'm gonna just break it down. Machine learning is kind of like when you're on training wheels, okay, and someone's kind of like guiding you to ride a bike. Where deep learning it involves like neural networks. That's how our brain, well, that's what we know is our brain is how it operates through neural networks and connectivity. So they are creating machines and algorithms and computers that mimic the neural networks in our brain, so we're able to learn over time and from our mistakes. Where machine learning kind of needs a lot more data, kind of needs a lot more like coddling. Okay, deep learning don't need that. Okay, you give it something, it does it. If it makes a mistake, it learns from that, and it doesn't need any extra data because it's just learning from itself. Absolutely phenomenal, absolutely amazing. Okay, now we got Gen AI. Okay, generating change while you still stay the same. Generative AI is expected to replace up to 30% of content creation roles by 2027. Right now, we're in 2025. You might as well say that it's the end of October. 2027 is 2 years from now. So if your plan was to become a content creator, I want to let you know that future is looking just a little bit bleak in the fact that if you don't know about artificial intelligence, then you dead. Okay, because I created this entire presentation with AI in 5 minutes. Yes, I have some background knowledge of this, so I was able to kind of really understand it and get through it a little quicker. But for someone that has no knowledge of artificial intelligence and wants to create some content, they can do something like this in like 30 minutes. Are you like understanding like the severity of this? I really hope so. So generative AI, this isn't just about recognizing data, it's creating new shit. Images, music, writing, you name it. Okay? So AI can now generate more art, more code, more everything than you can in a lifetime. Okay? You need to wake up. Generative AI. This is where the creation part of artificial intelligence comes in. Okay, yes, we are more creative. Okay, I want to always explain that and always put emphasis on that. We are inherently smarter than the computer, but we must be able to tap into that creativity. And the only way to tap into that creativity is to kind of go a different way. Like I said, it's a lesson for another time. Generative AI. This is the thing that generates shit, all right? From scratch, from nothing. Or, well, from data, okay? LLM, language learning, but you're still concerning. Large language models. Okay, that's what LLM stands for. In the next decade, over 50% of businesses will rely on LLMs for communication and decision making. If you're not learning how this works, you're just part of the audience. I like to be in the game. Okay. I don't want to be on the bench. Who like to be on the bench? Coach, put my jersey on or put me in the game, bro. I ain't being in no stands, bro. That don't even make no sense. Large language models. Like Chat GPT, okay? It's what you're using right now, but probably don't really understand. Okay, large language models can process and generate human language so well, and it's like you're just out here chopping it up with your homeboy. Okay, while you're just using this LLM just to like kind of like on a Google type, I want to let y'all know, yes, this will eventually replace Google, even though Google has Bard right now, which is their large language model. You have to begin to really understand the vast impact that this can have on anything that you do in your life and how it can exponentially grow whatever it is you are doing, but you have to use it in that way. Okay? You have to use large language models as if it is Einstein. Think if you got Einstein right in your hand, okay, and you can ask this thing to do whatever it is you want it to do. You can ask it the plan, the strategy, how to implement the plan and the strategy, how to create me a schedule in order for me to stay disciplined to implement the plan and the strategy. You can walk around with it. Let's say you want to walk. Okay, and you got an idea. You can sit here and talk to it. Okay, and be like, hey, don't respond right now. Just take in everything I'm saying. You might be walking for 30 minutes, an hour, letting know everything. And then at the end, you be like, hey, give me some feedback. Let me know. And it just puts everything together for you because we know that in these days and times, a nigga a little scatterbrain. Okay, bitch, I'm scatterbrain. And it just allows for us to really hone in and really like build something. If you're not on this, guess who finna get the bag? That went hard. Cause bitch, you know it ain't true. So let's get into AI chatbots and agents. Okay. So this is doing the work that you won't do, okay, or that you just whatever. By 2025, that's a couple months away. 80% of customer interactions will be handled by AI agents. And that means less room for humans who are still learning. Do you know 80%? A lot of you niggas was getting 80% on tests and grades and shit like that, and your mama was happy as hell. Okay. 80% of customer interactions will be handled by artificial intelligence. This is what I do right now. I create AI agents for different local businesses, entrepreneurs, real estate agents, and stuff like that, for them to be able to automate a lot of the tasks that you just don't like to do, that people just don't want to do. Okay, so this is real stuff that's going on right now. And we have to understand that, hey, don't be afraid of it or don't shy away from it, but grab the bull by the horns. Try to figure out how this can be implemented into your business. Why are you still out here trying to figure out how to make a damn LLC? Why would you try to figure out how to do an LLC when you got Einstein? Think about if you got Einstein for every industry, everything you could ever imagine. You got Einstein for computer programming. You got Einstein for camera work. You got Einstein for landscaping. You got Einstein for box trucking. You got Einstein for whatever it is you can ask Einstein to do for you. Let's get past the LLC and let's talk about growth, expansion. Final call to action. Step up or stay stuck. That's the entire evolution of AI, okay, from 1950 up to right now, 2024, okay. I've given you the game. Now it's on you to stop waiting for life to hand you something and start learning the AI game before it passes you by. AI ain't waiting on nobody. This stuff is really serious, okay? I am really concerned about just the whole health of my community of people. It's okay to be a rapper. It's okay to be a football star. It's okay to be a basketball player. But the truth of the fact is, you have a better chance of becoming a rap star than to play in the NFL. I'm not saying it's impossible. Clearly, we got NFL players. But what I'm saying is expand your mind, expand your understanding. I'm gone. I'm gone. Is there any more for me to say? Okay, listen, I love you. That's why I'm telling you this, bro. Okay, it ain't no gatekeeper around here. I'm gonna give you everything that I know, everything that I learned. I'm gonna give it to you for free. If you need some help, holla at me. Comment below. I got an email, Cameron at loveshotsmedia.com. I got a website, loveshotsmedia.com. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram. I'm on all social platforms. Nice.